Hello everyone. So in this tutorial, we are understanding how to create email settings for purchase orders. So before setting up purchase order formats, we'll have to ensure that we've created an email account from where we can send the purchase orders from. So we'll have to navigate to settings on the bottom of the left hand side, and we'll then click on email accounts. This is where I will find the list of all the created email accounts. I can go ahead and create a new one by clicking on the new button. I can mention an account name. Let's assume that we are sending this email out from the sales team. And you can also mention the name. I'm mentioning the same name for now. And I can mention the email address now. I'll have to enter the email account password. I can also CC and BCC the emails going out from this particular email account to any number of emails. It can also be sent out from multiple email IDs. So whatever the email ID is from, you can separate those two email IDs with a comma in both of these boxes. Now, once you've set up this information, you can choose to select, if this is a Gmail account, you can select I'm using a Gmail account. Alternatively, if that's not the case, you can select I'm not using a Gmail account and check on the server requires an encryption and put down the SMTP and outgoing server SMTP, the port number. So this information can be taken out from contacting your IT head. And we'll now save this information and hit the create button. So now I can simultaneously create as many account names and email accounts as I want to send out. So it could be that a certain email is going out from a particular email address. Let's say the sales invoices go out from sales@altheaspeed. So you can have different email accounts for different purposes. So now to set up the email format, I'll have to head over to locations and business location. Here I'll be able to find the location that I want to set up the email account, email settings for. I can click on the three-dotted icon and then email format. So here under the drop down, I'll be able to find all the list of the emails that I can set up. So since we are looking for a purchase order, so I can search for PO email. In my case, I will now be able to select the attachment which has to be sent. So you will find already attachments loaded in Althea. You can choose one. Like for instance, I've chosen this. So this will be the PDF attachment which will be sent along with the email that goes out to the vendor. So I can also click on the three-dotted icon to view how the purchase order looks like. So I can run this by running the report. Once I've chosen what format I want, I can select it over here and I can put down an attachment name. I can put down the email account now. So I can select the email account. So when I click on the down arrow, I'll be able to look at all the email accounts which I have created. In my case, I'll be selecting sales team, which I just created. And then I can put down a subject title to my email that goes out. And I can create the body that goes out along with the purchase order format. I can now hit the save information, the save button, and it gets saved successfully. So when we are trying to generate a purchase order in Althea, so I'll navigate to purchases and purchase orders, and I'll click on the new button. Now I'll head over to the supplier section where I'll select my vendor. And along with my vendor, if I have already added the vendor details, I can send him an email from here itself. So I'll just have to ensure that while sending the purchase order, there's an email ID specified and the checkbox, which is send email to the supplier, checked. So while I add the items for my purchase order, while clicking on save or save and print, I'll be able to immediately send the email to this specific email address. So this is how we're essentially able to set up email settings for a purchase order. Thank you.